What's going on, you guys? This is MXKD. I have another Emachines. It's gonna be upgrades for this is for the mini tower. So I'm gonna move there are two screws here in the back. You have to remove. So you're gonna slide it to the left. Side cover panel. And guys, so what I'm going to be upgrading, guys, is for another hard drive, power supply, CPU. It's got a single core. I'm going to be upgrading a dual core. The memory, I'm going to upgrade a dual channel, 4 gigs, and I'm going to be installing a video card here for Windows XP for gaming. I'm going to show you how to do that. So first I'm going to do is, I'm going to remove the 4 screws here in the back for the power supply. I'm going to use a drill. You could use a Phillips screwdriver if you want. And I'm going to remove this screw here for the hard drive gauge. Yeah, the power supply in here, guys, is kind of small, so I'm going to upgrade it to 300 watt. So there's a CPU 4-pin right here for the power disconnect. And a 24 pin right here, and there's another in the middle. There's a secure clip you have to press on to remove. Same with the 4-pin CPU power. You have to remove the CPU clip. Don't forget. You're gonna disconnect the optical drive power from the power and from the hard drive, and we'll slide to the right. The power supply, guys, I'm going to be using, it's 300 watt. And before I install the power supply, guys, I'm going to upgrade the CPU. So it'll be a lot easier that way. So you're going to do this little latch, you press it up, and remove the CPU heatsink cooler. And you will need a paper towel. I'm going to wipe down the old thermal compound from the processor before you remove it. And I'm installing a dual core. And you see right here where the go clip, I'm just going to zoom in the camera. And so basically this is the processor, guys, I'm going to be installing. This is a dual core. It's running at 3 gigahertz. And you see right here where the go pin is, a pointing arrow. There's a pointing arrow right here in the motherboard, also right here. That's the same way you're going to install the pointing arrow. Now what I have to do is take again paper towel. And you're going to wipe down all thermal compound from the heatsink, the cooler. I have to take a 91% rubbing alcohol. And I'm just going to apply it to the napkin. Same with the processor. So what I will do now is take a thermal compound and just apply it right in the middle. Now you're going to install back the heatsink cooler. And don't forget, you're going to connect the CPU, fan, cooler back to the motherboard. It's here in the corner, you can see. Now I'm going to, guys, upgrade the memory. Using the DDR3 1333, I'm going to be using a match pair, so that's 2 gig per each slot. I'm using a match pair. And now, guys, I'm going to install the power supply. Yeah, I'm reusing this one. This is like was pulled from a new computer. Actually, it's a HP. It's a 300 watt. Pretty good. You don't need anything better. But if you guys can use an NTEC or Cooler Master or a Corsair if you want. Now I'm going to take the Phillips screwdriver, install the screws back. Huh, guess so. Now I'm going to connect 4-pin for the CPU power and 24-pin. Connect the optical drive. And back to, and what I will show you guys is be upgrading the hard drive. So you're going to move the hard drive cage like this, lift it up. It's got 2 screws on each side. This is going to use a drill, so it'll be a lot faster that way. I'm going to slide out the hard drive. Guys, I'm going to be using a Seagate 500 gigs. It's a 3.5 inch. Basically, it's going to be for Windows XP, so 500 gigs should be enough for you to install a lot of games on it. Now you connect back the SATA cable and the power, and you're going to install the screw back here in the middle. And the last part will be the video card. And the way I'm going to be installing, guys, will be through here with a PCI Express times 16 slot, the black one. That's where we're going to install the video card here. That's the top ones are ×1 slots, and this is a ×16. That's a PCI slot. So I'm gonna try to move it the other side if you guys can see better, because the video. Let me see, try to move the other side like this. So there's a little latch here. You press it down like this, and the video card, guys, I'm gonna be using. I got this used one. It's NVIDIA Quadro 2000. This is 1 gig JDDR5 memory. It's actually pretty good actually for Windows XP. You can probably max out. You can probably play at max settings like Doom 3 or Far Cry and the other Windows XP games. This would be really good video card. If you can get it for around $20, then this is a really good video card. I was gonna go with MSI. This is a GT710, but this is not good at all. This is like complete junk. Why? Because it doesn't even have a fan in here, so it runs really hot and it locks up. But this is too slow. This is not gonna work. And they run about around $30, $35 they sell them online, and this is not good at all. So not good. Or I was gonna use GT430, but this is not good either. It doesn't have a GDDR4 memory. Kind of slow also. So the one, I would say that the Quadro 2000, it's going to be the best video card for around $20 you can get. They sell them used online if you can get it. So I'm going to install it. Latch it back in. You're done. So I'm just going to move it the other side so you guys can see it. So I'm going to move it up. So yeah, the video card is installed for the Windows, guys, for the Windows XP 32-bit. I'm going to close that, and don't forget that you have to install the rear system fan in the back, either 80mm or 92mm, and you can also install one in the front if you want. Like either 80mm or a 60mm fan you can install here in the front if you want to do that. So you guys, at the end of the video, so let me close the... And don't forget, when you're going to be installing Windows XP, you have to disconnect the digital card reader before you install it, because it doesn't like install the Windows properly. See, this is the yellow one connected to the motherboard. This is for the digital card reader. You're going to disconnect this before you're going to be installing Windows XP on the hard drive. Don't forget. And the last part, guys, if you guys are going to be using this same video card, then you can just go to nvidia.com and get the drivers for it. So guys, thanks for watching. Bye.